Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I wasn't sure if I got too close with the camera or not enough, so now I see us. So, hello guys. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon, and evening. And I just realized I forgot to open up the chat, so I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kim. And I think that that's who I can see today at this moment in time. I wanted to just do this for the fun of it. So let's just see. Let me see if I can bring it down. To about where it needs to be. Perfect. And then we'll bring it on in. Oh, isn't that just the sweetest little tree? There's the front side of it. This is Debbie's tree from a couple years ago from the Quilling Club, and it is so much fun with all the little mini lights. You can see it when it's off, you can see it when it's on. And it was sitting here, and I thought, what a great day to have Christmas going. I need to get some Christmas spirit because let me tell you, everybody around my house has been sick for the last month between the kids giving it to my folks and my folks giving things to my kids. Not my kids, but my kids, my grandkids. And so then, you get the joy of trying to stay well in the midst of it all. So I'm working hard to stay well. And hi, Irene, how are you today? So we have got Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Here's another little quilling one that has been done. This one was created by one of our local quilling group people. And she has made it with the gilding with the white and silver gilded edge. And aren't they just such pretty little ornaments? A little bit too big for this ornament, but look at there. See, wouldn't that be sweet? In this particular case, I don't want to ruin her ornament. So, but I thought, hey, what a neat time to show some of this. So I am going to put my little Christmas tree over here on this side. Give it a little boost. There we go. Okay, I think that will do it. If there are things that you cannot see, let me know. I will try. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Diane. I will try and keep track of what's going on in the chat as much as I possibly can. And with that, we're going to get started because it is hunky-dory Christmas time. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but we haven't actually put the Christmas taken the Christmas sale down. We thought that we would give it a little bit more time and let people be able to get it because there's a lot, let's face it, there's a lot on that store. So, beautiful cards. Ours will be out like this year. Kim, I haven't even started to decorate for Christmas. Not even close. I am still working on the shed. Mary R., this was a tree that Debbie made, and it has been here at the desk for quite a while, and I just wanted to show off her beautiful handiwork and show what those lights can do. We have both colored lights as well as this one has the colored lights, but we also have clear lights as well, and it looks just as pretty with the lights off, doesn't it? It does need a little topper. But the topper was there at one point in time, and I think that it was going to be revamped. So anyways, that is what we have. I'm going to show you our new stuff that came in first, and then we'll talk about that Christmas hunky-dory things for you. Let me know if you can't see something or if I need to bring it in a little bit closer. This is part of a topper set, and it's just toppers, kind of like those die cuts that are just the die cut pieces. Well, this is just topper pieces. And these all have these great sayings on them to put inside your cards, or maybe even just make it the front of your cards. So let's take a look here. I will try and read them as I go. So it says, on your very special day, I think it's important to say, save me some cake. Cake me up. Those 3 special words. Happy birthday, loser. Love you really. It's sweet that the gold is harder for me to write. It's sweet that birthdays are still a thing at your age. Hooray, time for your category, annual card from me. By some absolute miracle, I remembered. Happy birthday. That would be me. That one right there would be me. Next topper set says, I'm sorry you're now an age where a sneeze can ruin your day. The absolute cheek of the postman delivering this to you late. Warning, your birthday is becoming a serious fire hazard. And then you've got a whole bunch of little buttons around and little borders down below. So you've got different ways that you can totally spruce up whatever card you decide to make. And like I said, you can pop them in or you can wait. They say that with age comes wisdom, but you help to prove there are exceptions to every rule. With crinkles, wrinkles, and lots of birthday sprinkles. Thanks for singing the first time. Congrats, you're now at the age where the bin goes out more often than you. And what better way could there possibly be to celebrate you than with a piece of folded card? Enjoy. That one, I think that I would have fun doing at any point in time for anybody's celebration. That's kind of an open-ended one. The next one says, wow, look at all the shiny foil. You must be really special. Sent with love scratched out. Because I'd feel bad if I didn't. Sent with love. Because I'd feel bad if I didn't. After all, this time it looks like you're stuck with me for life. I'm afraid. You are always in my thoughts. Get out of my head. You're a weirdo. Get out of my head. You weirdo. And then there's a few little smaller ones. I apologize, but let's face it, I'm stuck with you too. TOO. If I could have made any less effort, I would have done so. You mean so much to me. Just don't make a big deal of it, okay? Next one. Of all the people born on this date, you are the one that I know. Oh no, not another cheesy card. Very mature. Today, it's all about you, just like every bloomin' day. Whoop-de-doo-doo. To someone I know, maturing like a good cheese, aging like a good wine, better that you get better with age. This is you, and this is cheese and wine. Things that get better with age. You and. Okie dokie. Next one. The older you get, the more skills you learn, like your knees, letting you know that there is thunder on the way. Handmade with love and cheaper than a real card. Don't worry, you're still cool. It's just not as obvious. I've got you a little something for your birthday. You're holding it. These would be so much fun to put inside cards. I like the handmade with love, cheaper than a real card. Some girls are just born with glitter in their veins. Chocolate doesn't ask stupid questions. Chocolate just understands. Always keep a little wine at the ready just in case of emergencies, like a Wednesday. All you need is love, but a little cake does no harm. I say that every day between the chocolate and the cake down there, and it's doing me some harm, all right. All right, ready? Age is just a number, just a really, really high old number with creaky bones. Remember the days where you could get up without making a noise. Good times. Brace yourself for some upsetting news. The 90s were not 10 years ago. Born to be wild till about 9 p.m. or so. It's just not fair. Don't grow up. It's a trap. So some fun ones in there. There we go. Less glare. Those are all the toppers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 of those. Then it comes with this pack that gives you backgrounds to be able to put your toppers on. So like this one. They've used this as their base card, and then they just have toppers and no pictures. Can we be of help? Are you I don't know what the questions are about. Maybe if somebody could re-show me, because I can't see any further up on the screen than what was just sent. Can you tell me the name of the person, somebody? Okay. So here we go. We've got red and a darker pink, some green. This one looks like fun, doesn't it? And a blue one. And these will go with any of the topper cards. As you can see, they've made them special just for these. So if you want to make shaped cards, put them on some of Hunky Dory's shaped cards and then set those sayings on top. You could have a lot of fun. This one has eyes and tongues sticking out. No joke. It took me a minute to figure it out. Just a minute. See, look at those. Smiley faces. You name it, you can turn it every which direction. Okay, I don't know if somebody possibly tried to send me a message, so bear with me. Okay. Nope, it's our group that's coming in later tonight. They're letting me know that they're coming. This one is easier to see. So see that little tongue sticking out there? All these different smiley faces, worried faces. You got them all. Oh, is Thelma sick? You know, I wondered. I hadn't heard from her, and usually I do. Okay. That's good to know. I will check in with her as well later. I hate to call and bother people if they're just fine, but I appreciate the heads up that Thelma is not doing well. Debbie is... It's a bad cold going around. It is a very bad cold going around. So I'm very sorry that people are getting it. It really knocks you for a loop. In fact, a few people that I know have had it turn into pneumonia. So I hope that Thelma gets better soon. Hello, Mary T. There are some sprinkles. Some more sprinkles. So these are some great little card pieces. This purple one. Oh, it's so fun. These are the card stock that comes with the humor. And that's literally what it is called. So you can get it as a topper set, or you can buy them individually. Let me bring this back out. There we go. So it also comes like this in a actual kit. This is the luxury card toppers of humor. Let me read you how many are on it. It is 4 sheets of 8 designs. So you've got a nice little bit going on there, don't you? So that is great. And I'm going to just double check that it does or does not have the cardstock in it, since they call it a luxury. I will check in with her at the end of the week, because I don't want a whole bunch of... I would think that if she's having trouble talking, I'm glad that somebody checked in, but we'll give her a little bit more time to rest. Thank you, Mary R., for keeping an eye out. So these are just the toppers. Okay, so this would be a separate piece. And this is it's called Happy Days Edge to Edge cardstock. And it goes with the Humor Luxury set. We have some other sentiments that can go with, it's part of the humor pack. But, you know, since it already has the big cards, these would be kind of a fun way to send it on other cards as well. Oh, thank you, Glenn. I know that you guys are really all very close and keep in contact. So thank you for helping with that. Let's see. I'm not saying you're old, but at your grand age, old age is coming for all of us. But today is your day. Careful in antique shops, they may try to sell you. Blame a senior moment, you can't get away with more. I don't think old is right, but more like old. Now, these are some of the sayings that I have said to my dad, which my dad, it really bugs him if you say that he's old. Has for a really, really, as long as I can remember. You joke about how he's 30 and it didn't go over well. Yes, that is very, very true. Absolutely, Mary R. Unfortunately, that is the case. A story that goes along with that was mamas know best. So is my saying when it comes to your kids. So my daughter had a cold and the cough wasn't getting any better and it was starting to feel worse. And so I had my husband, who ER nurse, RN, and Um, and so from there, I told him, please bring home your stethoscope so that you can listen, because I really do think that she has pneumonia. And this is just the way that nurses and doctors can be. And it just really showed me that I need to stick with my guns. So stick by my guns. So so he listened. He's like, no, there's nothing there. I don't really hear much of anything. Yeah, she's got a cough and you can hear that it's there, but it's not pneumonia. I don't think. I really don't. And so the next morning I got up and I said, yes, it is pneumonia. There's no way that you're going to talk me out of it. And I took her into the doctor's office, called to get one of their walk-in appointments first thing in the morning. And lo and behold, guess what? Yeah, she had pneumonia. So since that point in time, I have recognized that my husband can't tell me who's sick in my house. It's fine. Just give her a little bit of Tylenol. Oh, it's fine. Let her work out her fever for a little bit. And sometimes that is truly the case. But at other times, I can't poo-poo it as much as he poo-poos it. The joker of the pack, the age denier, the plonker, my sister from another mister, the birthday girl, my brothers from another mother, the sensible one, my bestie, the person who makes work bearable, someone who makes dirt feel young, someone who was born on this day a long time ago. So each of these sets come with white, black, and a tea-dyed or an older looking version. So you get a lot in this pack. Let's see. There are 4 of each of 12 different designs featuring 3 colors. So there's lots. I mean, I haven't even read half of them. Neither have I even read a quarter of them. So there's a lot. This one is kind of neat. It looks a little fun. And it says, keep smiling. It makes people worry what you're up to. Sometimes all it takes is a smile or grin, or gin works too. Sending smiles. Can we shake hands instead of a hug? Don't worry, be happy. You plus me equals mischief. So that's on this page of smiles. So these are really cute and a lot of fun. And then we have verses from the imperfect verses from the humor toppers. Happy Days humor. So it's interesting because the cardstock says Happy Days foiling, but the line, just like Arcadia or Running Free, the actual card line is humor. So just not to confuse you. Yes, there's been a lot of unique things going on. Speaking of which, I started to say this earlier, but I kind of was waiting to make sure that we have a few people online. So I know that Debbie was on Saturday, and she's doing well. She went in and did her chemo class on Monday. She got a port yesterday, and today she got a what they call a cold hat. I think that's what they call it. It might be a little bit different. But It might be a little different, but it's definitely a cold cap, I think, maybe. And they fitted that for her this afternoon. So she has been busy every day this week, and then chemo should be starting here very soon. I don't know that I have a direct date yet. Martha was asking me yesterday, and so hopefully, like I said, I'm kind of keeping an eye on my phone as well for people like Debbie. Okay. There we go. No date yet. But we will hopefully have one for you soon. Okay. These are the verses. And if you haven't seen the verses in these, they give it to you so that you can totally cut it out. You can die cut them out. You can cut them and put them on the inside of your card, but you can also make them part of your design on the outside too. So this pad comes with 24 different verses for each of gold and silver. So some of these are, I'm not going to make any age-related jokes because I genuinely feel bad about how old you are. Getting older is inevitable, but growing up is optional. I'm not saying you're old, but if you were milk, I'd sniff you first. Okay, maybe it's not good for me to read all these because I have a warped sense of humor. I had to make you a handmade card because I spent all my money boiling the kettle last week. Have you seen how much it costs to send a card these days? You're welcome. Oh, and happy whatever. Growing old is a gift. Wetting yourself when you blow out the candles, not so much. That awkward moment when you realize who the doctor means when they keep mentioning this geriatric fellow. Every once in a while, someone amazing comes into your life. And here I am. It's me. You're welcome. So they're a lot of fun, lots of different little verses. The next that we have is Katie Sue. And I'm going to show you this pack because it has all of the topper sets in this one pack. So this pack is called Thinking of You, and it's 3D die cut decoupage. And we have them in singles. Well, they come as 3 of each. So I can't say that they're singles, but there's 3 of each inside. Oh, for some reason, I thought that she talks on chat. Maybe it's been a while, but she's one of our customers, and we were talking yesterday about the humor of things and the golden oldies. So I enjoyed my talk with her. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. So in this pack that you have in the Thinking of You, there are 12 sheets of the 4 designs. So either way, you get 3. I want to say that these are $6.99 a piece for the 3 times 1, or you can buy the Thinking of You, and I think that it was like $21, $22. So you save a little bit of money buying all of them. Because by the time that you go through 3 of these, you are getting up there in cost. And so just kind of a way to think about it. But if you just like one color, that's great too. So this is the first topper set. Isn't that beautiful? And remember that she's got 2 backgrounds on there. And so it means that out of one set, you can at least make 2 cards, if not 3. The background you wouldn't have to make a third, but you do have 1 extra wreath, and you can make that wreath with your 3D pieces over here, and then use your bow for one of those other ones. But this is a great way to be able to create some die cut cards. Does not come with cardstock. It's just the topper set. Sending lots of love and hugs and thinking of you always. And these are already cut for you so that you don't have, it's a punch out. This is the next set. It says here for you and just for you. 3 of these in 1 pack, or you can buy 3 of each in a whole pack. So the little red light is blinking right there on my cards. That's interesting. I don't think that I've seen that before. If you guys have, then that's great. Karen, it's always nice to be able to put the face to people's names, isn't it? I know that we had done that in the past where we would show pictures of you if you wanted to. And it's still a fun thing to be able to look back and see. Thinking of you and with love. I think people can see mine if I chat. I don't chat very often though, but I think people can see mine because I have my picture as on my Google account, and since it's connected to the YouTube server, I think that it shows my picture with it because it's a Google used and created portion of their company. So thinking of you and with love. Aren't those beautiful? And this one says, thinking of you, just for you, with love, deepest sympathy, and get well soon. So these are beautiful. Bear with me here, folks, just a second. Okay. I wanted to answer Debbie's question. Okay, here we go. This also comes with thinking of you banners. So here is another company that's taking the time to add in sentiments. These are very nicely done. It matches some of the colors that we have in these cards. I'm trying to figure out, wow, it must be smarter than me. Okay, let's see. There we go. They've put it up against this little tab piece that you normally get to hang on. A little hole that you can hang on the rack. And they've put the glue all the way up there on this. So kind of makes it a little challenging. There we go. Here's the rest. Okay. So we have thinking of you, sending love, deepest sympathy, in our thoughts, in our prayers, get well soon, love and hugs. And then they have all of those sayings across the board. So what I just read to you were all these are different sayings. And then they've put them in different print and different font as well. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see. So that is the silver. So it looks like they've given you all the individual sayings as all the way down. And then from there, it's just a different color. The blue is responding to the silver from the tree. Gold. And then more in the color. Same words. So you've got lots of different choices and lots of different occasions. So that makes that really nice. Okay, let's see. We have peelables. This we've had before. This one is a year of peelables. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, I encourage you to. This one is Christmas on the back. It's my favorite thing about Christmas is getting to spend it with you. Merry Christmas and thank you for all that you do. So this is a set of poems. So there is 6 there, it looks like. And this is just 1 year. So they started with things like birthdays, mothers and fathers, friendship and celebration, sympathy and get well, Easter, Valentine's, and Christmas. So you will get different pages. There are 12 sheets total. And there are, I think that it says 70 verses are in one, 12 sheets, 72 stickers. So it has a lot of goodies. I'm not going to open this one or read in this one again just because it's one that we've had before. This one is new, or as far as I am aware, this is new. And when Brittany was opening it up and we were talking about it, she didn't recall seeing it before either. So, yes. The peelables for Get Well. Are there peelables for Get Well and Thinking of You? So the Thinking of You banners are definitely going to cover some of those. The verses in the A Year in Peelables does have a sympathy and a get well. But this one is actually called Thinking of You, and this is our new one. So I'm pulling it out to read you all of the verses on it. I love these peelables. They look so nice in a card. You'd never know that they were a sticker ever. So this is it's an 8-sheet pack. There are 48 peelables in this pack. It has sympathy, get well soon, and thinking of you. And it's printed on transparent stickers for you. So you can just cut them out, peel them off, put them on your put them in your card. With deepest sympathy to you and your family, thinking of you in your time of sorrow, wishing you peace today and tomorrow. May cherished memories bring you light and comfort your heart through the night. Holding you in our hearts during this difficult time, may you find peace and comfort in the love and memories you shared. The memory of a loved one is never lost. It carries on through the lives that they have touched. May the love and support of family and friends bring you comfort during this time of loss. You are in our thoughts. When words fall short and hearts are sore, know we're with you evermore. May the love of friends and family too comfort you and see you through. With deepest sympathy, we stand by your side in this journey of grief. Let love be your guide. So that is just one sheet worth. This writing and the script and is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In times of sorrow and heartfelt pain, know that our thoughts with you remain. May you find comfort in memories dear and strength in knowing we are near. With sincere condolences we send love and support from friend to friend. Stars are opening in heaven where our loved ones shine down. May cherished moments ease your pain and fond memories always remain. With heartfelt sympathy we share our thoughts, our love, and our care. Thinking of you at this difficult time. Love blooms eternal in the garden of life. Though seasons change and flowers fade, the seeds of memories we've planted grow on in our hearts. May the roots of the sorrow-filled solace and new blossoms of hope bring you peace. Wishing you strength and comfort in the days ahead with deepest condolences and love. So those are 2 sheets of sympathy. And then we have 2 sick ones. And let's see. That one is part of that one. And then it looks like sorry, bear with me. Those 3 are different. These are not. Okay. Okay. So there's a get well soon. It's a mix between get well and thinking of yous. So we'll just go ahead and run through these. Just a note to let you know you're in my thoughts wherever you go. May kindness and warmth fill your day and bring a smile along your way. Get well soon. May each day find you better and better. We're thinking of you and hope you're feeling better very soon. No matter the distance, no matter the time, in every season, rain or shine, know that I'm here with a listening ear, ready to support and always near. In joy and pain, laughter and tears, I'll be here for you through all the years. Wishing you strength and brighter days. May good health come your way. Rest, heal, take your time, get well soon, dear friend of mine. When challenges seem too hard to bear, know your strength is beyond compare. Thinking of you and all you face, wishing you courage, peace, and grace. These are so pretty, guys. I love them. And all without dyes. I like these peeling stickers too. They're very sweet. I have 2 more to go. Through every struggle, every cheer, remember always I am here. With open arms and a caring heart, from your side, I'll never part. In every moment, come what may, I'm here for you night and day. Hoping you feel better day by day and that good health is here to stay. Get well soon. Take time to rest. We miss you and wish you the very best. Sending healing hugs and well wishes for a speedy recovery. Wishing you strength with each new day. Hoping good health is on its way. Rest and heal. Take gentle care. Get well soon. We're always there. Rest, relax, recover. Hope you're feeling well again soon. We're here to support you every step of the way. sending you strength with each new day. Get well soon and know we are. Oh, and know we care. Our love and friendship are always there. The script is hard for me to read without my bifocals. So I'm holding it way out and then I'm trying to read the script. So just so that you can kind of see, the script is just, they have some bolder ones, some larger ones, and then they have some smaller ones as well. This one says, in times of sorrow and heartfelt pain, know that our thoughts with you remain. May you find comfort in memories dear and strength in knowing we are near. With sincere condolences we send love and support from friend to friend, thinking of you at this difficult time. Oh, I did read this one already. Okay, this one was part of the sympathy ones. So it looks like there is 2 sets of sympathy and then 2 get well thinking of you type ones. However, there are some that are within the sympathy cards that you could just as easily send to somebody that is having a rough day. So there's a few different ones on each that you could probably use and intertwine. But that is 48 verses total. And it's a beautiful set. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, here comes the Christmas tree. I'm just checking to see if I need to. Nope. All right. We're good. Except for I throw things around when I do this job. Okay. So Brittany got into Hunky Dory and she said, what should we do? Because we have things that that have been on the shelves for a little while. And so she made the decision to go and pull some of these things, and we are adding them to our sale. Karen, just so that you know, you can actually peel your blocks off of your wood. And you have some foam that you can buy that makes them stick as if they were like acrylic ones. And so you can store it much easier. And the foam is like maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. I think it comes in 2 thicknesses and about 1/8 and about 1/4. And it works wonderful in the acrylic stamp side so that you, excuse me, on the rubber side that you have been able to peel those wooden blocks off of. And because it's sticky and the foam has stickum on the back, you literally, it's a great way to do things. Right. Thank you, Irene. You're sending out the information as I speak. So yes, they work great in a regular stamping press so that you can line them up and set them up. And on a different time, we can set up like a little video of how to convert the stamps from one to the other. So with time, I'll make that a note of something that we probably need to just re-go over again, just because it's been so long. And it's always nice to introduce new people to a great idea. So this is the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas storybook. This is a beautiful set. I made one for each one of the kids last year. And they really have enjoyed them. And then it's their book that they can have read to them over and over again. You use the cards inside it along with the chipboard that's in here to make the book with, and then you set it up with ribbon. We used the metallic paste from Cosmic Shimmer, but you can also just cut out whatever background that you want or color paint in whatever background you want. And then you lay these cards on top. And when you lay these cards on top, it makes up your story. So it is so much fun. I believe we have 2 or 3 of these left. So we're down, but we wanted to show you some of the things that are on our Hunky Dory Christmas sale. And you should see the prices. Some Debbie has already put on the sale. Others haven't been on the sale before now. But now that we are showing them, Debbie's going to go through and make sure that they all are on a sale price. And if you don't see it, then send me a message at customer service at simplyspecialcrafts.com, and you can let me know, and then I can go through and see what we can do about making sure that they are ready and available to you. So I would say, just kind of based on the last couple of days, I don't foresee Debbie getting to them until maybe Friday. So you'll see the email that comes out before they're listed. So if not, and they're already listed on sale, then that is the sale price. These are festive gems. They come in a package set with greens and blues, reds and golds. It makes it so easy to do a lot of your decorative embellishments with those. We have stencils, Snow Cool, Peace and Love. I like this one. You can use it for all different things. It's wonderful. And it reminded me of something that I like and I've enjoyed many times, and that's some of our Christmas stamps that we have as well. And then this one would be so much fun to go with that Nutcracker from Stamperia that we had. So if you have that Nutcracker paper, you can use that. We have little minis. Here's a stocking. Okay, Mariar, thank you for letting us know. This is our mistletoe. Sorry, guys, my pauses are me trying to read and catch up on the chat as I can. This one is Winter Wonderland. And then here are some of the stamps that I was talking about. So if you haven't seen these are great. So you can basically do them in black silhouette on all of it, and then put it on top of various different papers. So you can, as you can see, there's this transparent that's through this. So if you mask off the top with one thing and maybe do gold or blue or something like that on the top, and then you do black for the bottom area, it gives you a really neat reflection. You can also, on these lines, you can put them in the black and then go over the top of them with some of your stickles, and that will help cover that section up without having to mask. This goes all the way around, and it fits perfectly around your circle to make a 4x6, or it fits nicely as a 4x7 as well. And I'm going to flip it over because we have a couple of examples, but there's a house one that has a little picket fence that goes on this side of it in the round, and then it's made these corner pieces with your greenery. And so that one's fun. This one I have as a big stamp. I've used this one many times. I love it. It is absolutely so beautiful. White glitter card that you can stamp on. So it's got to be a smooth glitter card, but white glitter card that you stamp with black, and then black with this, and color those in like stained glass, and they go all the way around. So you just shift it to each corner in your stamping, and you've got a finished corner. If you want something that's smaller with just the circle, you can do that too. And let's see, this one is the train. it's popped up a little bit so it's easier to see. So here's our skyline, our little train and bridge. Then we've got this nice, pretty vintage decorative piece. And it also has a little stamp right over here that says, "Sending Christmas cheer across the miles." And then you've got season's greetings. And each one of these had a statement as well. Thinking of you at Christmas. And then this one was Winter Wonderland. So these are some awesome silhouette stamps. I love them. They are so much fun to use. This is our snowflake. While you're seeing it in black with a little bit of the white, you could have a blast with this using embossing powders that you maybe want to put different colors in different areas and then emboss it. You could have a lot of fun. So you could go from gold to blue to white down at the bottom. So this also had, and I don't think that we have them anymore, but it had snowflake alphabet as well. So this is the snowflake stamp, and it fits a 6x6, I believe. I always forget I have a measuring right in front of me. Yep, it's an exact, almost the exact size of a 6x6. So it won't roll over the edge, but it will be just nicely fitting in that area. We have our festive rolls in the smaller gems. And then we have sentiments from 2022. One is Matte-tastic, and the other one is the regular. Now let me show you what's in the regular, because those have the gold and the adorable scoreable that they print on. And as you know, they send a lot of them with all different thoughts and sayings on them, and they think of all the family members, all the friends, all the little Christmas sayings in these sentiment books. So this is the regular kind where you've got the adorable scoreable background and the gold, and then they also come in silver, and some of them repeat the exact same thing. See, you can see from there, and I flipped through about 4 pages. Here's another. So you can see that it has lots of different ones in gold and silver. There's another silver. There's some more silver. So it has all different kinds of sayings in there. And the Matte-tastic is not the shinier, adorable scoreable. Instead, it's a little bit more laid back. That's how I think of Matte-tastic. I like the feel of it. I like the look of it. I feel like if I was to describe it, it's just laid back. It's smooth. It's nice. So see, this still has the gold foiling, but the background isn't all shiny. See how it doesn't reflect? That means that it's part of the matte. So this right through here, the paper that's behind it is not, you can actually see the shading. So it's got a little bit of a different feel as well, but they're the same as far as thickness and usability. But just be aware, and if you've got a matte Christmas set, then you may want to have your matte sentiments as well. So these are from the 2022, and so those are on our sale. We have some little books. We've shown them to you before, so I'm not going to take too long, but I also want to just let you know kind of what is in here. This is, I believe, from 2 years ago. I don't know. My days are starting to blend a little bit. Actually, this one is from an older set. So this, like so many of the little books, they'll put in older ones with the newer ones. But I think this one is from 2 years ago, as far as the booklet itself goes. So it won't have this year's patterns in it, but it will have from before. And I want to remind you that the Tangled Up, those are new this year. I believe they're new this year, and they are so super cute. That's fun. So we've got a few different little books that are Christmas, and so this is truly Hunky Dory Christmas. So part of the Hunky Dory Christmas is our winter wildlife. I don't know if you remember doing these or not. If you didn't have a chance to do them, they are so pretty and so much fun. They have donkeys and owls and red robins and a little bit of the farm, squirrels, deer, let's see, foxes. So these are just samples of what we've been able to make with these. So you can see we've got some birds, owls, deer, and then here we have a little mouse and a fox and the donkeys. And then here we have the tractor, another owl, and a little robin. And there are a couple of other ones too that are part of the part of the grouping of these. Sorry, my brain just went, I'm done. No more words. This one is the inserts. Yes, this one, there we go. There it is. These are some of the inserts that go with it. It's not, I like the fact that it's not too, they've given you a nice big light space to write in, but the colors for the inserts are bold. It's not transparent or lighter. It just does a beautiful job, and I love these inserts, and you could make cards out of these so easily, so very easily. So we've got that matches, and then we have Winter Wildlife, our concept card collection. This one is very similar to the one that we just did with the birds, but this is a little different, but I will say, whoop, hello, but I will say they are similar. So these go in where the frame pops out in the front, and then even with this little picture being in the background on foam, it still allows it to have the front pop out a little bit, and the bird is recessed in. It includes some acetate, so it looks like it's snowing. And there are lots of different, they have all the same kind of winter life. They have the bunny and the robin and the mouse and the owl, and it looks like the donkey. So they have lots in here, and the concept is it makes 8 boxes. It doesn't say whether it's 2 or 2 of the same, because usually they use the same kind of an idea of 2s. I'm going to open it, I think. Oh, no, I know it. Yeah. So it should be, I believe, different pages. But let's just see. You never know, and I would hate to tell you wrong. Okay, so there's our acetate. It's even cut up into little squares for us. This is the box that it goes in, and you can have fun decorating this up with maybe the inserts on the outside, or maybe leave them white on the outside and make something on the inside with those inserts, because let me tell you, those would be a good way to do it. Okay, you have, yes, 2 of each. So these are like this, and then if you flip them over, they have all of the items printed on the back as well. That gives you that opportunity to have it look like it's all meant to be and not just a white background. I like that a lot. It makes it look really finished. This is the other one. 2 of that one as well. And then it's giving you some others that are a little bit different. So it's giving you almost like a decoupage, giving you a smaller card, like a tag card. And then that's it on the inside. Isn't that sweet? So it's both the concept cards, like the delightful birds that Debbie made a few Saturdays ago. And then these would be like little tag cards to put on a gift, give it to somebody special. So you're actually getting 2 different kinds at the same time. Okay, so there's that. We have Snowfall Miri in all different colors. You've seen this before, but take care, Karen. Thank you. And hi. Hi, Adeline. I didn't see that you popped on. Okay. And hopefully I caught everyone else. I apologize if I did not. We have some Matte-tastic. So here would be a perfect opportunity for you to use Matte-tastic cinnamons if you have Matte-tastic cardstock that you're using to make your cards with as their backings. This is a great way to do that. And the matte also does not crinkle or crack, just like the Adorable Scorable when you get ready to fold them. It is so wonderful. So you might want to do something in matte, but you're maybe a little nervous. Well, it won't fold the way that the Adorable Scorable does, but it does. Hunky Dory's figured out some magic, I tell you. So anyways, these are the various colors that it comes in. So we've got Snowfall, some Matte-tastic, some 6x6 card blanks using Adorable Scorable in Christmas colors, as you can see. So these are all going on sale. And again, you'll see the email, and when the email goes out, she will set up the sale. However, there are already some of these on sale, and it figures I don't know which ones they are. So I've seen some various different ones, but I'm hoping that we can get that up for you over the next couple of days. So this is the gnome for Christmas. That's that little guy. We showed him a couple of days ago when we got some extras of this one in a topper set, but this is the entire luxury set. And then we have Frosty and Friends. This is a penny slider. I know that I have an example of it here, but unfortunately I am the only one, so I can't say, hey, right over there, there is some. But basically your card is set up like this. Let me. So you can see we've got some longer ones, some taller ones, and some square ones in here. And so it basically takes and either creates the piece, the penny goes inside between the two, and it's what makes the card go around. So you can slide it around and around in between the two spaces. So the snowman should be able to go up and down, and right over here. And the polar bear will go side to side. And the penguin, if you slide him, he goes up and down and up and down. And kids really love these, but you would be amazed how many different people get the opportunity to have these that are adults, and you will watch them play with it for a very long time. It's amazing. Sometimes I think we forget that as adults, it's fun to be a kid every once in a while. So let me pull that back out. There's our Christmas sparkle. And with the Christmas sparkle, this is the set from 2021? 2020. Man, that many years has gone by. 2020, folks. Okay, so this is that set. We do have a video still available for you to watch on how we made all the bazillion cards that we made with this set. We were crazy back then, and we would sit and we would make all of the cards and have them available. And we just found that it was so much, because we would make 6, sometimes 7 cards with each topper set. So you do that 12 times in 4 different orders, and or 4 different packs, contemporary, classic, cute, and festive. And it was a lot. Let's just say it was a lot. So we got to the point where we just made the decision that we couldn't make all the cards, because we have, and they started coming out with more and more extra stuff at Christmas. So that was part of the reason why we haven't been doing the Craftaganza piece. It also comes with a magazine when you order it, when you order the pack. And so that's a good way to be able to get some ideas on how to use them. So this is Forever Florals Poinsettia. It was part of the packs that came through a few years ago for celebrating different flowers. So we had one that was the sunflower, and that was an autumn one. And we had Amongst the Leaves, and that was also an autumn one. And then we had these poinsettia ones. We've had lots of other ones too, like the hydrangea over the years. So this is the vellum. It comes with 4 different styles, 2 of each. And they are so pretty. And then we have these. Oops. If you haven't seen this set, I believe that we have a video of these. It would have been done back in 2019, maybe the first part of 2020. So if you're looking for an older version of one of our filming, you look in the video side, because it wouldn't have been a live stream. So it's on the video side to look for. And then from there, you would look, and they'll have them from the newest at the top down to the bottom. And as you go through and scroll up, and you move that screen on up, down at the lower part, you'll be able to find older versions of things. So we don't take any of our videos offline either. So you always have the opportunity to go back at any point in time with any of our items, whether it's live stream or standard YouTube videos, and be able to see them all the time. It's good to see you too, Adeline. So this is the frosted filigree frames. And it comes with various different card styles. And what they do is it comes in a set with inserts, with this, with envelopes. It also gives you bigger card sizes and inserts for those that match right here. And then the neat thing with these is that they come with a lot of extra things too. So you might be going, well, these are pretty, but they're not like toppers are in the past. It's because they've created this wonderful and beautiful idea and concept. So what they do is that you take this, you put it on your card. Some more envelopes for the bigger size. And you have little squares and 5x7 sizes that fit these in it. I know that one of you won't mind. So there are ways that you can do it to show these off. You can put this on the inside and then still use this as your outside. You can cut this part out and use it on the outside as a frame and give it a 2D effect without and then this one goes on the back like this, and then you have your print on the outside. So this you can foamy up with the back, and then this would reset in, or you can put it out. There are stickles that we used that really go well with this, and since this is the frosted frames, filigree frames, it was very icy looking, and these are all kind of wintry flowers. So I encourage you to look at those. There are tons that you can make with this. I mean, look at these pieces of paper. You get specialty paper inside for even more things, and you use those as some of your backings as well. So take the time, go find this video. I encourage you to do so. It is so pretty and so much fun. And then let's see, I'm starting to build up a little bit around me. We also have the inserts and papers. So those specialty papers that you get in this set and the inserts that you get in this set are just basically some of the extras if you want to make more, or you can use these alone and make beautiful cards with them as well. Okay, guys, I'm coming to an end here. Thank you for bearing with me. People thought that I wouldn't have enough to talk about. Okay, so we have this crafting magazine. It is issue number 73. I do know that that's already on our listed sale. And it is just as cute as can be. There's some of the topper sets to them. You get a die with it. What I like as well is that you can have some wonderful things with these magazines. For example, you've got Midnight Christmas Classics, Christmas Possum Portraits, Poinsettia Sparkle, Christmas Village Elegance, Moonlight Fairies, Winter Wonderland. And those are some of the things that are shown in this crafting magazine. So if you have one of these older sets and you're not sure what to do with it, this might give you some neat ideas. It also will show you lots of ways to use this Little Red Robin set, and he is super, super cute. we also have the Christmas crafting one, which does all of the Christmas specials. So the classic, the Winter Wonderland, the festive fun, and the contemporary. And what that does is it gives you examples of how they have put the cards together. It gives you some specialty papers on the inside in the middle, which is a lot of fun and will go with your Craftaganza packs. So you can take and you've got some extras to be able to use with that. And then it gives you some different ideas on how to go about and make some of the cards. So 2 different ideas. Sometimes you'll see that different artists each do a different card, but sometimes it could be that they do a similar card. And so here is a magazine that gives you all of that. It covers step by step, lots of different ways that you can do these. And it's new and different than what we do in our videos because we don't open this magazine. Our hope is to give you some extra ideas, but then this gives you perfect ideas as well. So the crafting magazines are called Christmas Special. This one's for 2021. We have them for other years as well. So you can go back and pull out your stash if you still have it around. Here are some of our dies from a few years ago. This is poinsettia frame. This is the baubles frame. This one we have used. I personally love it. I created these little guys out of it just to show you what different colors and different materials will get you different looks. It's been worn and held a few times, like a marker goes across there. But this is in glitter paper. This is glitter paper on the bottom. Look at how well it impressed and gave it that embossing piece to the die. I absolutely love Hunky Dory dies for that reason. This one is pearlescent paper, but you'd get the same kind of look from Adorable Scoreable. It just won't be, it will be shiny, but it won't have that pearlescent topping, I guess would be the best way to explain it. And then the one in the middle is made with foam, I believe. Yes, art foam. And then I've just put a little brad in the middle, and so it will spin if you want it to with its little brad. Isn't that fun? And so this is made with this set. There's a lot of different ways that you can make them, but I just wanted to show you what these are. So this is the biggest die there, as you can see. So the front side, don't think that it is overly huge. It may look that way, but it really isn't. It fits like that in my hand if you use all the pieces at once. You can also do it with the smaller ones and be able to make a whole bunch of littler poinsettias, especially if you bend them and move them, because that's part of the catch to this. If you do it like this, then it looks like a totally different type of flower. So you'll just want to make sure if you stick with the same size that you layer it up. And this one's been flattened with time because it was all nicely curled in 3D. But this has been up there since we've had this die. And that was quite a while ago when we got them. Let me just give you a glimpse. This is number 40. And this one is number 39. And these other baubles that we had from a couple years ago, this is 445. So you can see that these still are perfectly good after all those years, and we're one of the few people that have any of them left in either style. So it's nice when Debbie buys some extra for us to be able to have for new people that come along. We've got Prancing Pixies. You can do it in white and paint them, or you could do Jamie Sparkles with them. You could have lots of different fun things that you can do with these guys, and put them on a background paper like that Snowfall Miri. And you can also use black, which is how these are used because it's part of the Midnight Fairy group for winter. So we have Adorable Scorable in Frosty and Friends. We have, you're welcome. I'm glad that I can help you out when I can. Good night, Kim. Irene, isn't that always the case? I tell you. So this one is the A Child is Born set of Adorable Scorable. So these colors are absolutely Christmas colors. To me, these are a little bit more muted, but it is Adorable Scorable. It isn't matte-tastic. So there is that. And the last one, last but not least, is Adorable Scorable in Little Red Robin. And the Little Red Robin can go with that crafting magazine, but it also can go with the Little Red Robin set, and we still have some of those sets left as well. So I think that we have done quite a bit. Now I'm going to move my little Christmas tree down in the bout so that you can say, hey, Debbie, show us how you made your Christmas tree, or show us how you made these angel ornaments, because either is just beautiful and very, very festive. And I think I found the topper to my tree. Not my tree, Debbie's tree. I was looking for one to put on it. I didn't even think of this. Ha ha! Look at that. There you go. Alrighty, guys. If you have any questions or comments, now is the time to do them. Yes, say hello to Roberta. We wish that you had the ability to talk, but we understand that sometimes it isn't an option. So I'm wearing my Christmas sweatshirt. I can sort of kind of show you, but you'll see just the part of me and my body because I can't get the camera that far out. But this is my favorite new shirt. It's even done in autumn colors of green and browns, which autumn colors I love to wear. But it's a Christmas thing, so I love it. With that, we're going to say, please remember to thumbs up us if you haven't already. At the end of this, when we end the stream, if you could go back in and refresh and write in comments what you like the best out of what you saw, whether it's a new item or a, hey, I forgot that item even existed. So hopefully we can have lots of fun in letting each other know what's our favorite thing. And yeah, I think that is it. So with no further ado, everyone is starting to say thank you. I'm glad that I was able to show everything and get it done, and it's just me, so thank you very much for putting up with me and not being able to read as much or answer as much. So thank you so much, and I am going to say good night, but it doesn't just disappear because I have to go turn it off. So we'll see you later, guys. Right there. Perfect. Have a good rest of your week. Bye.